Thank you, Kylie, for that very complimentary introduction, and thank you all for your warm welcome. I am truly honored to be here today speaking to your annual MAA conference. Before we get started, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. You already know that I'm Courtney Stanton, and I'm from the Dallas, Texas area. So I want to take it back a little bit and fill you in a little bit on my backstory. I graduated from Oklahoma State University with a bachelor's degree in vocational home economics education. Try saying that one very fast. To expand my skill set, I also became certified to teach reading grades 7 through 12 and to teach kindergarten as well. I began my career teaching in public schools. From there, I moved on to manage a physician's group practice. During those years, I started my own business, Stanton Properties, that specializes in the acquisition, leasing, and management of single-family homes. That's a business that I still own and operate to this day. In 2004, I took a different career path and became a stockbroker and financial advisor in Washington, D.C. I'm also a dog lover. I am not going to say I'm a dog owner because those of you who have dogs know it's kind of debatable who owns whom. You know, on any given day, I am pretty much the bringer of food. This presentation I take really personal. I want to give you the best insights possible so you can be successful. Like Kylie said, this presentation is about building bench strength, improving the performance of your team members, and giving just exceptional customer service to your tenants, owners, and prospects. And why is this important? Why are we talking about that today? Having the right mindset will help you develop your team's bench strengths. When you develop your team's bench strengths, the whole team can provide better customer service. I want everybody here, think about it. Do you know someone who might fit better in a different department? The issue here is environment. It's like trying to grow corn in the desert. You can do it, but it's hard, you know? I don't know if any of y'all have ever been to Indiana. Man, in Indiana, you can just throw 2 corn kernels behind your back, turn around, and there's this amazing cornfield. And you think you're some corn-growing genius. Like, you know, God put you on this earth just to grow corn to feed the world. But you know, that's just how the soil is. It doesn't take a wizard. Try doing that in Arizona. So I want everyone here to think about it. You know, where do people fit? What works best for individuals? Some of us are thinkers. Some of us are fixers. I know me, if I see a problem, if something's not working right, oh boy, I turn it into a project and I get busy fixing it. Just get tunnel vision. I mean, when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Some of us are hands-on. Some of us like to stand back, look at the big picture, get an idea of it before we get to work on it. We're not all good at the same things. This would be a really dull world if we were all the same. Now, I know right now you're going through a transition because you've merged with other companies. Is that true? You've had some new people come in, and it doesn't feel the same. The culture has changed. It's not as familiar as it used to be. So everybody has to be open to dialogue and conversation. When everybody feels open to discuss their ideas and concerns, you can create a better team.
It's usually just like once a quarter. The residents where we're at seem to love it. Like, even though it's not that much, I mean, it's like muffins and fresh fruit.
And you hit the nail on the head. Find out what it takes to connect with them. And Christmas, do you do a Christmas thing? Maybe a simple Christmas party? What do y'all do?
We do a dessert thing.
What a great idea. And everybody brings their homemade, or maybe not so homemade. And they
Yeah.
You know, we don't all have time to cook. We're busy people. But you've got to give your tenants an opportunity to meet each other and to meet your team. Do you have any sort of rewards programs for your tenants?
Like resident referrals and stuff?
That's a great idea, resident referrals. You know, like Target and Nordstrom, you get rewards for shopping there. My favorite credit card gives me air miles. Did you know Microsoft even now offers a reward program? You can get movies, music, gift cards, and more. It's like she said, it doesn't have to be much. Just a muffin and it made them happy. You know, just something to make them feel special and included. What about you? Do you move around a lot?
No, but I did real estate for a while, and that's the first that's the first impression that somebody's going to
That's
get
right.
into the home is going to be their
That's right.
presentations.
It is so important. And you may think right offhand, wow, this is expensive to do this. But I'm telling you, you'll rent it or sell it all day long. Because you get them sold before they even get to the property. And I don't know, have you SEO'd your websites or any of your property visuals? Nobody's nodding.
Restaurants, anything that might be around their properties, or make sure that we have those keywords on their website that people are searching for.
Exactly. Restaurants, the nightlife, you know, all of that stuff, museums, things that people want to go do. Do any of you guys shop on Amazon? What do you look at? You look at the reviews, don't you? You look at those star ratings. If it hasn't been reviewed or if it's just got a few reviews, I'm not buying that. You know, I look for something, if it's got 2,000, you know, reviews that are all 4 and 5 stars, oh yeah, I'll buy that. So how do you increase your star rating? So you're saying you guys aren't at 4 and 5 yet, right? You're working on it. That's the good attitude. You are working on it, and you can get there. So how do you increase that rating? Well, you've got to build your volume. And how do you build the volume? Get your tenants to write you a positive review. And how do you do that? Customer service. You gotta ask them for it. And the volume makes a difference. You know, if you got a lot of positive reviews, a few negative ones are diluted. It's okay. But we're going to talk about those negative ones too. But you ask them to write a review and make it easy. Be responsive. Response time matters. Heat goes out or the toilets clog in the middle of the night. And keep them in the loop. Even if it's something minor, like just trimming the trees on the property. Let them know what's going on. They see any work going on, they'll automatically think, oh no, my rent's going to go up. What's happening here? What's going on? Now, I know you have a quarterly newsletter. So I know do all of the units, do all of the communities have a newsletter? No, not all of them. Some of them do, though. Is that correct? No? Okay. Because I know they're all different. Some of them do and some of them don't. What does that include?
It includes some highlights, some reminders, maybe some tips, the head of the month, and just everything going on within that month.
That's great. Do you ever do photos of the tenants in it?
Of the dogs.
That's great, and that was something I was going to say. Yes, they love that.
Yeah.
They love that. I was going to say, if your tenants agree to have their photos, you know, have photos of them on the big days, like move-in day or getting a new puppy.